F.A.B defense T-Pod G2. Let's go, baby. I don't know if you guys could tell that I'm psyched, but pretty damn happy. This thing, F.A.B defense, they're phenomenal. They make some awesome stuff. This just about finishes this build up. Here she is. Here she is. I had to wait for this for a little bit. I didn't know if something happened to my order. We had some kind of issue with the address. They finally reached out to me. We got the problem fixed. It showed up a couple days later, and this thing just blew away any expectations that I had. So we're going to showcase this, what makes this so awesome. And as a result of this purchase and me being so happy with the quality and just what this company's offering, I've decided that this gun's not done because they make an amazing stock. I've been looking at the stock. I want a right folder for this AK so that it can go into the case nice and easy. This case works very well with a right folding stock. Their stocks come in a left folding variation. But if you get a hold of them and you say, hey, I want mine to fold the other way, they can do that for you. So I just had to poke around a little bit. Finally got a hold of someone. I just got to put my order in, email them, and hopefully we get this stock right. Now I don't have a huge issue with the Magpul stock. I'll go over that in one of these other videos because this is a great stock. I just feel like I want to give F.A.B here a chance. I really like the aesthetics of the stock that they make. And it has a cheek riser. So since I'm actually using somewhat of a magnified optic, it's nice to have that cheek there. And it's nice to know right where to go so you can get right on point. So I figure for the price, this stuff's very reasonable for what you're getting. I figure the stock is worth it. So Svilana here, she's not quite done yet as a result of this purchase, but we're getting close. We're getting very close. So first and foremost, let's just get back to this. F.A.B defense. This isn't just a forward grip. This actually, amazingly, doubles as a bipod. And it actually works. This is going to be the primary bipod for this rifle. And I'm gonna switch camera angles here just so I can show you guys this thing in practice. Right? I have another bipod here from UUQ. Right? This is just here to turn this into a walking stick when I want and to protect my barrel. That's all this UUQ is here for. I could use it. It's just not very practical because you have to adjust both sides and it takes time. You got to pull these out. They do work. Like this is a phenomenal, simple bipod from UUQ. They're $30, right? And they turn your rifle into an awesome walking stick. As far as using these on the fly though, I just feel like you're never going to be able to set these up in time. Like you'd already have to have them out and ready, and you'd have to be dragging your rifle around, you know, with them in the actual bipod position. So I keep these up here, right? They protect my barrel. It's so nice. It is so nice with a heavier rifle to, anytime you want to, just set her down. All right, especially if I have the other one extended. Like right now, my barrel would be eating dirt. And I don't want that. I like my barrel. But as you guys can tell here, doing this on the fly, when you're encountering a threat, nah. So pretty much this is how this rifle stands. Right, I fold these back when I put it in the case just so it fits nice. But I've already done a video of me actually walking around with this rifle and using it as a walking stick. That is what these are here for. And when you have a heavier rifle, it's nice to be able to just drop the nose to the ground and not have to worry about anything. So that is why the UUQ bipod is here. They're nice and simple. I tighten them down a little bit. Everything's nice and snug. They definitely hold my weight. So that is why that is there. Here we go. Before anybody starts giving me grief for technically having 2 bipods on one AK, right? They each serve a different purpose. And I know this just looks like a foregrip, and it's a very nice foregrip, right? Especially for a heavier rifle. It's exactly what I wanted. Now, I still have my little axe grip here from Aeronox. And for anybody wondering, this isn't just duct tape. This is not just duct tape. This actually has M3 Velcro pads underneath it. And that is in order to make an air pocket here. I don't know if you guys can see the bulge, but there's actually an air pocket here. So when this rail does get hot from me, I don't know, dumping 300 rounds through it in quick succession, I can still hold this. I can still grab this right here. My finger is floating on a air pocket. It's not actually making contact with the rail itself. So that's what this is for. It's on both sides, right? And we have this little buddy here just for manhandling the rifle, and it works great. So I'm going to show you guys the features of this F.A.B grip and bipod. Let's just get a different angle over here. Sorry for the mess, folks. It's been a busy time of the year. I think that'll do right there. You guys should be able to see the rifle just fine. So, here we go. I push a little button, and this bipod comes out, right? Bam. We have a bipod. Now, what's cool about this is it'll let me lean the gun left or right. The bipod will actually lean left or right, and it will let me turn, right? This actually gives me a bipod that turns and leans. If you want a bipod that does that, you're going to be spending a good amount of money. Magpul wants $180 for their bipod. I don't think their bipod doubles as a foregrip, right? On top of that, as soon as I'm done with this thing, click it together, we're done. We are back into a grip position. All right, this thing does not come out on its own. You really have to push those buttons together, right? But as soon as you do, it's nice, it's sturdy, right? It gives you different angles, gives you features that expensive bipods would have. So this works. I've taken it to the range. I've shot it. I really do enjoy it. And I think, honestly, for the price that you are getting this for, it's a feature-rich product. So, F.A.B, F.A.B defense. Oh, also it came with some cool stickers. We got a hot Jewish girl riding an atomic bomb. F.A.B defense is from Israel. And here's the other sticker, Zal. So don't ask me what that's all about. I know this is Israel engineering, and you can tell they just make some really good stuff. This hooks up to just your typical Picatinny rail, right? And it's just awesome for the price. I can't remember exactly what I dropped on it. It was a little bit over $100, maybe like 110, 115, something like that. Worth it any day of the week because you just get this awesome monster grip, and then yeah, it turns into that bipod that is so useful. It's quick to deploy on the spot. I mean, you guys saw how long it took me to mess with something like this. That is what bipod makers are charging for. How quickly can you deploy our system? Okay, well, we want more money for that, right? You can get one of these UUQs for $30 because, right, you have to take the time to set these up. But anything that is like plug and play on the spot, I hit a button, deployed, we're ready to go. I'm ready to shoot in like 1.5 seconds, if that. That's never going to happen with these. So just bear in mind when you are shopping around for a bipod. And if you have a heavier rifle and you want a grip here, This just makes sense. You're getting two birds stoned at once, as Ricky would say, right? This is checking off two boxes. It's not heavy. This thing is not heavy at all. I dare say this is going to weigh less than a bipod and a grip together. So food for thought, something to think about. It's probably going to cost substantially less too, considering Magpul bipod, 180 bucks. This thing's only 100, and you're getting an awesome grip on top of that, and this thing works great. It holds this whole rifle up. Really, really changes the game with a heavier gun like this. So I'm happy as hell. F.A.B. Defense, send me some stuff to review. I'd love it. By the way, I'm not paid for any of this. I'm not sponsored. This is all mine. I get all this stuff myself, and I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing. If I make any mistakes along the way, you guys can learn from them free of charge, right? So yeah, that's where Svetlana is right now. She is looking good. She is shooting good. I mean, I have a Daniel Defense rifle over here to compare. You know, with a Daniel Defense rifle, you would expect to run thousands of rounds through it without ever having a hiccup, which is what happened here. Love my Daniel Defense. Thousands of rounds, no issues. When you switch over to the AK platform, you're like, okay, I'm going to be shooting cheap steel case ammo, 30 cents a shot. I'm sure it'll be good, but once in a while I'll have a jam or I'll have some sort of issue. It's never happened. It's never happened. This AK has had just about as many rounds ran through it as my Daniel Defense. Neither of my guns have had a hiccup. There are no ammo issues, nothing. So absolutely love this Zastava rifle. And she's almost done. She's almost complete. And like I said, I was so impressed with this. I got a hold of them. We're going to be checking out the new stock that comes in, right? And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. If you want to support my works, hit like, maybe sub, and I will see you on the flip side later, everybody.